Hello, good morning, friends. How are y'all doing today? Happy Tuesday. It is Tarot Tuesday. So we will be pulling for the card of the week today. Also, coming up on Friday, I will be going over this upcoming new moon. Yeah, it's almost new moon time again. I can't believe it. We're going to have a new moon happening over this weekend, y'all. And this is going to be the last new moon before we move into eclipse season. So, it kind of feels like a big important one. So stay tuned for all of that coming out on Friday via Substack. And then next Friday is going to be our next crafty hangout. And we're going to be crocheting together. So if you already know how to crochet, rock on. If you don't, then I got myself a little kit I'm going to be learning. And also a little note about these, okay? On the little thing here, it says it can take like 3 to 8 hours to complete. There is no way we are going to be on Zoom for 3 to 8 hours together. I love you guys, but as I've already put in the chat on Discord, I'm a little old lady. I'm going to want to go to bed earlier than that. So all that being said, if you want to get started beforehand, if you've got one of these kits, try it out so that you know kind of what you're doing beforehand, or just be okay with not finishing together and then we can post pictures of them afterwards, okay? Either way, I'm so excited. I think I'm going to start mine just to, try it out, and maybe I'll record it so that we can all laugh at, beginner shit together. I don't know. Anyway, okay, I think that's all the updates. So let's dive into our card of the week, okay? Let's see the vibes for this week. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling so tired, so kind of out of it in a way, kind of confused, not a whole lot of confusion, but a little bit. And honestly, this pull kind of lines up really well. So we have the 3 of Spears and the 4 of Spears, okay? And I love that these two kind of came out together, okay? So with the 3, now is the time to really be thinking about what we want, okay? This feels like new moon prep is what this feels like, okay? So really be thinking about what you want, thinking about what you want for your future, what you want to see come to fruition. Also, what work you're going to have to do to get there, okay? Don't just dream of the excitement and the vision and the results, but dream about the work as well, which I know not everybody wants to do, but I did press that stop button at 2:22 on the clock. So, I don't know, it could be important. And while we're planning, while we're looking at all of that, we can also be celebrating, okay? Being willing to celebrate how far we've come, okay? Taking note of where we're at along that journey. Taking note of, yes, what still needs to be done, but also taking note of the work that we have already accomplished and giving ourselves kudos for that. So this week, really ask yourself, what do you want for your future? So this week, really be asking yourself, what do you want? What do you want for your future? Where are you going? What could be a possible next step? What does your life look like? Whenever you dream about your life for your future, what does that dream look like? Who's there? Who's not there? What are you doing? What are you wearing? How are you behaving? I mean, really dig into this vision, really sit in it. And then from that vision, figure out what changes you need to make, what new skills you need to learn, what new thought patterns you'll need to embrace or learn, what stands in the way of you bringing this vision to life, and then set intentions around that for yourself. And yeah, while I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about the new moon, but you can set intentions for yourself anytime you fucking want, okay? You don't have to wait to do that. You can make the changes, you can do the damn thing anytime you fucking want to. So take this week to ponder, to think, and to envision. How are you going to do this for yourself this week? Let me know in the comments, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, friends.